Class 9, let's start today's class. And in today's class, we'll discuss about the parallels of latitudes and meridians of longitude. And this is your second chapter, and the chapter name is Geographic Grid, Latitudes and Longitudes. Children, I had sent one assignment and video related to this chapter, and that was I think that is almost done. This chapter is already done by you people, right? But let me brief you one more time. Let me revise this chapter again because this is very important chapter, right? So let's start today's revision class, and the chapter name is the Geographic Grid, Latitudes and Longitudes. Okay, now just see this red dashed line is your 0-degree latitude. You just rotate it, you'll find the 0-degree latitude. We called it equator. Clear? Now, same like this, we have other parallels of latitudes here. Are you seeing this? Other lines of or parallels of latitudes. Now, same like this, we have vertical line also, the 0-degree longitude. We called it prime meridian. Same like this, we have 15-degree longitude towards western side, then 30-degree longitude, then 45-degree, then 60-degree, and so on. Clear? From here also, the 0-degree longitude which passes from this Greenwich, also known as Great Meridian, Greenwich, passes from Greenwich, London. So 0-degree here, then we have meridian of 15-degree east meridian, then 30-degree, then 45-degree, then we have the 60-degree, then we have 75-degree, and so on, right? Now this lines of parallels of latitudes and meridians of longitude, when they intersect with each other, they form net like structure like this, and this network is known as grid system. So this, are you seeing this lines of longitudes and parallels of latitude? When they intersect, they form this type of structure, network like, net like structure. So this is your grid system, and this grid system helps to locate places on the earth. Clear? Okay. Now let's talk about this equator. So equator is what? So these lines are your imaginary lines, right? So equator is also an imaginary line that divides the whole earth into two hemispheres. The northern part is your northern hemisphere, right? And south is your this part is your southern hemisphere. So this equator, great circle, divides earth into two hemisphere, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Clear? So equator lies midway between the north pole and south poles of the earth. It plays midway between north pole and south pole. Clear? And the plane of equator intersect the earth's axis of rotation at right angles. Equator is reference line for measuring distances of places to the north and to the south. The equator is called its latitude, and this is 0 degree latitude. Equator is 0 degree latitude. So thus it is the angle subtended at the center of the earth from a point on its surface and measured northwards and southwards of equator. Equator is taken as 0 degree latitude. As I already told you, 0 degree is taken, this equator is taken as 0 degree latitude. Clear? Equator is taken as a 0 degree latitude, and whereas all the other latitudes are measured up to 90 degree north and 90 degree south. So this is 0 degree latitude. Then we have towards north, we have this 15 degree latitude, then 30 degree latitude, then this 45 degree latitude, and so on. And the last one is 90 degree latitude. In the same way, this 0 degree latitude, then we have 15 degrees south latitude, then 30 degrees south latitude, then 45 degrees south latitude, and so on. Clear? And the last one is that is at the South Pole, situated at 90 degree south latitude. Now the length of the arc of 1 degree of latitude is approximately 111 kilometers. So length of the arc. So length of the arc is how much? 111. This arc is 111 kilometer. Arc means between these two latitudes, equator to 15 degree and 15 degree to this latitude, this arc is of 111 kilometer. So we consider it as a 1 degree of latitude. So 1 degree of latitude means between these two latitudes, the distance is 111 kilometer. 111 kilometer, 111 kilometer. As the earth is slightly flattened at the poles, the length of the arc of 1 degree of latitude near the pole is little longer than the equator. So we know that the poles are slightly flattened. We know the exact shape of the earth. It's a geoid. So we know why it is geoid, because its North Pole and South Pole is slightly flattened. That is why the length or length of the arc of 1 degree of latitude towards these poles is little longer than the equator. Clear? Latitude can be calculated with reference to the zenith distance, or the angle that the sun makes with the zenith of the place at 12 noon and the declination of the sun. That is the angle that sun makes north or south of the equator on a particular day. The angle of declination of the sun from day to day is provided from the nautical almanac also, right? So let's have a look on this topic. So here one term is there, that's the zenith. So zenith is what? It is a point just overhead, point directly overhead. So that's the zenith, right? And that is always 90 degree. That zenith is always, which is the point over directly overhead, and the angle is always 90 degree. Okay, here are the two celestial bodies, sun and earth. So earth is slightly tilted. So this is your earth's equatorial plane, right? So let me extend this plane like this. So this is your earth's equatorial plane, we can say. This is the center of the sun, and here we have center of earth. Now what we'll join the center of sun with the center of earth. Clear? And this is your equatorial plane, equator. And just extend it like this, so that the angle of declination could be calculated. So let's join the center of the sun with the center of the earth. Now see here, this is your angle of declination. This is your angle of declination. Clear? Now children will see how we'll measure the latitude. So measurement of latitude as an angular distance. Now let's do the exercise measurement of latitude as an angular distance by given latitudes and longitudes. So example, it's given here 60 degree north latitude, 60 degree east longitude, 60 degree north latitude and 75 degree east longitude. These are given here, and through these longitudes and latitudes we are going to measure the angular distance on the earth, right? So now here see, this is an earth, and we know that this line is your prime meridian, right? Okay, now here we are going to mark 0 degree longitude. So that's the equator. So this is your 0 degree. This is your equator, 0 degree latitude. Now here is, you have to mark 60 degree north latitude. So 60 degree means this is 0 degree, then 15 degree north latitude. As we go up towards north, the measurement will like this. This is 0 degree, then 15 degree north latitude, then 30 degree north latitude, then 45 degree, then 60 degree. So here we have 60 degree north latitude. So this is the center, and just mark 60 degree north latitude, and this is the center, right? Now next is just mark 60 degree east longitude. So longitude is this vertical line which joins North Pole and South Pole. So 60 degree, same like this. This is 0 degree longitude, then 15 degree east, towards east we are going, that's the east longitude. Then 30 degree, then 45 degree east longitude, then 60 degree east longitude. So this is 60 degree east longitude. Now come to the second one. It's a 60 degree north latitude. Again 60 degree north latitude here, and 75 degree east longitude. So this is 60. After 60 add 15 more, 15 degree, that's a 75 degree. Is it clear till here? Okay, now next. Now just see the meeting point of the 60 degree north latitude and 60 degree east longitude is here. So I have marked with the red line here, red line, and against the second one, the meeting point of the 60 degree north latitude and 75 degree, second one, 75 degree east longitude is here. So I have marked like this. Now what we are going to do is, now we are going to join from this center till here, and from this center till here. So how we are going to mark? Like this, and this is should be drawn with the scale and pencil, so better you use your scale. So join these two points here to center, from here to here and here to here. Oh, this is as given there, it's a 60 degree. the angular distance is 60 degree and this hole is 75 degree. So now we'll try to find out the angular distance between these two here. So let's take out this section here. So this is somewhat like this. So this is 60 degree and this is 75 degree. So we know this angle, that is 60 degree. 60 degree, and this hole is, as it's already given there, it's a 75 degree. Now how we'll find out the angular distance between these two? By subtracting this 60 degree from 75 degree. So let's subtract here 75 degree minus 60 degree, then we'll find out this one. So it's a 15 degree. So the angular distance between these two is 15 degree. Clear? So this is how we'll find out, or we'll measure the latitudes as an angular distance by the given latitudes and longitudes. Now children, will continue this chapter in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.